Do not allow anything to take you off of your square. It's the same thing like what we see right here. Yeah, it's cloudy, yeah, it's misty, but it ain't gonna stay like that forever.
I'm from a third world country. That doesn't exist. My mama called me every day. She FaceTime me and I see the outside of her house. So I know what she's doing over there is impacting people. You know what I'm saying? But I want to have the same extension here. So shout out to Rayo Kali. She's introduced me to a lot of love and like ones with the mindset that I have. But let's continue. So the inequality on the digital ecosystem. How many of us got a phone in our pockets or around us? Raise your hands, please. Okay, you might want to hear this. How many people is aware of AI today? A lot of people. How many people has uploaded their photos to get those business photos, or they upload their pictures and try to get like an AI image? Has anybody done that here? Let me just say that if you read the copyrights and that's associated with that, people is literally buying your likeness right now. Your voice. I'm a person that works in the music industry. They're literally, if you have a certain type of voice, you speak a certain way, you have a certain influence on you, you have a certain likeness, you got a certain beauty about yourself. You literally uploading them, you giving them your digital blueprints for your voice, for your face, and it's very understanding to where it's leading to. So I want to go from back then, how technology affected us, into where we at now. So back in the day, there was something called the Civil Rights Movement. And one of the biggest technology that helped push the Civil Rights Movement was called a Watts line, W-A-T-T-S. How many people here is familiar with that? Probably not. All the churches had it, right? So that's why the church was a big part of our community. Not a lot of people could afford the Watts line. The Watts line was an emergency call. If Dr. Martin Luther King had to call Atlanta from Birmingham, that was a direct line. It was an analog signal processing where they had to punch your line in and make sure you connected to all the wires that's underground running. Technology has advanced us and pushed certain agendas. Right now, we're blind to the fact that we're not able to see technology how it's affecting us. But I just want to go through my notebook and give you some insight how this is built up to today, how it's affecting us today from back then. So the first two people I want you to just know, you might not have to remember it, but I have it noted for you if you want to grab this information. Their name is Max Weber and Elton Mayo. These were two sociologists and psychologists that paved the way for a lot of institutional mindsets. So if you do your research, there was an age where we had a lot of loss in ourselves because they were removing information from us. They were calling us witches if we read certain books. We was in an age where information was versus resources. Where people lack information, people lack resources, which created scarcity and value amongst certain community. So if somebody wanted to tap into your community, they had information for you, they would bring it outside and colonize your country. They had resources for you and bring it outside and then colonize your country. There's been a pattern of this for hundreds and hundreds of years. And we lack to realize that in the time that we have, we never figured out how to show people how to implement this information. So the new age that we're going through, from a research from Dr. Foucault, is the evolution of power, where I'm dividing this from. So he asked one question: are we each other's harvest? For all the planters, Adam, real quick, are we each other's harvest? Are we each other's harvest? Are we truly each other's harvest? Can I go to your garden right now and plug something out there and we do a barter system and I'm able to grow with intelligence and a certain viewpoint of how I need to implement my life to you? Are we each other's harvest? Okay, hold that thought real quick, right? So the next question that I want to tell you, are we controlling our narrative? Let me ask that again. Are we controlling our narrative? Okay, thank you. Me being a school teacher last year, I taught 11th and 12th graders, and most of them didn't know how to read. it's blind to the faculty that I bring them. Like, yo, they didn't have IEPs for 3 years. Who's really watching these kids? Y'all just collecting money, getting $300 a week.
A real teacher.
Like, you know, I picked up the patterns. You know what I'm saying? I picked up the patterns how some people just take the information, have the resources, and just say, hey, you could come here and grow when it's not really fertile land. So in the digital ecosystem where we at right now is, there's a lot of open source applications that we're able to get right now in our hands, right? And before it comes to this new pattern, I want you to note this. If you don't remember nothing I say today, remember this that could put it in your pocket and you could survive another day. They're re-centralizing our community with subscriptions. You literally have to pay $20 a month for the new Chat GTP, if you don't know about that. But not only will they take that information, they're gonna take that open source, put it in another application, and integrate it. And for you to use that next application, guess what you gotta do? You gotta pay that $20. You gotta come pay this $5. Now there's a new source of information that you need to tap in. Before the world changes and evolves, we need to narrate some of these codes. We need to narrate some of these technology. And it starts from governing the bodies, the governed bodies connecting with the citizens. I am truly happy to say this is the closest that I've seen black people connected. I'm from Haiti. I go outside my house. There's a parade going on in my country. Black people is really connected. I didn't see white people, no excuse, until I came in America, for real. It's just different. Like, our connectivity over there is so different. And for me to see it here at Tassili's, 2 years in a row, black people getting together with information, politics, food, and justice, and spreading the goodness of life. I have to salute to it, because this is the way we pave new grounds, new legislatives, new agendas. Like I said, very talented at what I do, but I really want more people to collab with what we do. The media and the social media, we have to connect with those, we have to get with those agendas, because a lot of parents, I remember in 2005, 2010, my parents was like, no, you can't have no social media. No, you can't have no Facebook. Now, my parents have Facebook. It's crazy, they said we couldn't get it. Now they understand, for you to be participating in the community, you have to have Facebook. Or you're not gonna get invited to the birthday party that you didn't know about your cousin.
Right.
It's like,
or the funeral.
do you know that the application don't take that long to code? Or let me show you another one, because I wanted to go down in history. So how many people know who invented the GPS? It's a black woman. Y'all know that? So that same application she made for the military, right? From a group called DARPA. DARPA bought her digital intelligence and then sold it to two brothers in a garage, and they made Google Maps. Right? So what I want everybody to realize, we being surveillanced. We being watched. You put Alexa in your house, she gonna take the vacuum and map your whole house out for you. But you not knowing, you would never figure out that there's information being collected behind that. How there was a big data breach and nobody realized that the information is out there. Now people can log into all your websites and then reclaim your identity. We don't have security on this. We don't have no agenda on this. We don't have no communication stream for this. And I'm not gonna wait. If you're really part of like the community, like most people say, let's be each other's harvest then, okay? Y'all know where to find me. Y'all know how to say my name. My name is Lil Haiti. I represent Big Haiti from Okap Sakpase. Vous connaissez tout ça m'a parlé, oui? Si vous connaissez bagay vrai, bon connaît, okay? I really want to spread more love, more influence on this. So this is for the elders. This is for the youth. This is our lifestyle that we're living in right now. And I really, really wanted to take a moment out y'all day to express this. Thank you. Much love, much